January this year, and it was fucking mad, because in Denmark they'll get professionals, you know, people who study it, whereas in the UK where I live they were like, what do you do? It's like,
sell drugs?
It's like, perfect, you're in. Come over here. Come on, you're good at injecting things, come over here. So I got this kid who was just like coming down from like Emma, and he was just like, nah. So I was like, all right, okay, this is good, I need to get on this flight anyway. So he is so nervous, and he grabs the little thing that, you know, they shove it into your brain, and he's like going like this, and he's shaking the whole time. And he's like, okay, here we go. And then he dropped it. He just dropped it on the floor, and then he looked at me, maintaining eye contact the whole time. He looked at me, you're me, but handsomer. He just looked at me and went, like I didn't notice. Picked it up again, and like genuinely with his hand went, I was like, and he was like, yeah, I probably should put it in the bin. Probably! I don't know, mate, I'm not the expert here. What was your next plan of action? To spit on it? Oh, now it's lubricated, it'll go in easier, come on! It's the whole reason we're in this mess, you know.
5-second rule.
5-second rule. Thank you, Irish wristwatch. Yeah. No, it's one of those things, like, as well, but like when I came here, they were like it was all well done, like everyone was like, ooh la, it was all nice and cute, and you got like a nice doctor or something. And again, I think it gave me an insight into a female perspective, because I'd go, and then, you know, ladies, you know the feeling, you know, you go and meet this guy that you hardly know, and you're there, and you're in a warehouse, and you're like, oh, it's fun. I don't know, like, you don't really know him, but, and you know, he's wearing protection, you know, but you're still a little bit nervous. And he'll be like, okay, you know, are you ready? And you've not shaved, have you? You've not shaved the inside, so you're like, oh, I'm not really ready for this. And then he goes, okay, like, you know, and then he goes and puts it in, and then next thing you know, he's 4 centimeters inside you, isn't he? 4 centimeters, and he's twiddling around, he doesn't know what he's doing. It's like he's trying to start a fire. You know, like, all this friction burns on my nose, and he pulls it out. And then he goes, was that okay? And you lie, don't you? You go, yeah, that was great. That was real great. It was amazing. I'm just glad you finished, you know. So, you gonna call me or? No, I'll text you. We text you. Oh, text, right. I see how it is. You got what you wanted. Walk of shame. None of it, like, you know, it's crazy. And now it's all at the end. We're all here, and it's really nice. And people kiss each other on the cheek, and it's very sweet. And it's so great to be out again and having fun. Like, I'll tell you a bit about myself. Like, I'm Jeff. You know, I'm in my late 20s. I'm at the point in my life now where coffee doesn't work on me anymore. I don't know if anyone's in the same situation as me now. Like, now I just drink coffee so I have more energy to be tired. That's all I do. It serves no purpose. No purpose at all. I go, nothing, and I carry on with my day. Just carry on with my day. Hot nothing. I realized a lot about myself about this in this lockdown though. I started to like analyze myself, like, why am I like this? And I realized something which is a really stupid thing, which is if someone starts a story with, oh, Jeff, you'll find this really funny, you're gonna laugh. Oh, Jeff, this is really sad, you're gonna find this really sad. I will subconsciously choose the opposite emotion they want me to feel. Because you don't know me. You don't know what I'm about. The inner workings of my mind are a puzzle. Ring, ring, what's that, Grandma? Grandad's on life support machine. Ha, classic Grandad, I'm unpredictable. Yeah, ignite, yeah. No, I learned a lot. I learned, like, I had many lockdowns. I had 2 birthdays in lockdown, and I realized, like, oh, it'd be nice to be partying, and I was like, no, wait, birthdays suck when you get older. Birthdays just get worse and worse as you get older. I wish I could have a birthday party as a kid. Do you remember having a birthday party as a kid? It was amazing. You'd have all your friends there, there'd be cake, you'd be playing games and stuff. You could turn up to the party dressed as half a princess, half a Batman. No one would ask any questions. And the only question they would ask is, what's your favorite dinosaur? Great question. No one asks me that anymore. No one asks me that anymore. If they ask me a question, the question is, are you going anywhere nice in the summer? Do you really think stand-up comedy is a good career option? It's a Stegosaurus, Tim. That's my favorite dinosaur. Thanks for asking. They're spiky, I like them. No one asks me that anymore. Do you know what? Birthday parties, to prove a point, birthday parties used to be so good as a kid, they were a threat. Do you remember this? Like, I don't know if anyone else did this, I did this quite a lot. If someone tripped me up in the playground or something, I'd be like, oh yeah? Well, you're not coming to my birthday party. And it's the worst thing you could say to someone. It's the worst thing. Like, what's the adult equivalent? Jeff, we're having a divorce. I think it's the same energy. I think it is. But now, as an adult, if someone was like, Jeff, you're not coming to my birthday party, I'd be like, good. I'm glad I'm not coming to your birthday party.
I have other plans.
I'm glad I'm not going to a shitty nightclub where I can't hear anyone talk, paying for overpriced drinks and surrounded by young people with the weird fisherman hats, the floppy hat things they wear and the fanny packs. Which, by the way, when I wore that, I got beaten up and what now? It's fucking cool! Unbelievable. And then you end the night with a birthday girl crying about being single. You're like, there's plenty more fish in the sea. Well, mostly plastic, but there's fish in the sea as well. And it's like an awkward hostage situation that you can't leave, you know. And like an English doctor working in a hospital, for Corona, you're quickly running out of patients. Yeah, I can make that joke. I'm from there. But there's loads of things I'd love to bring into, like, things like, for example, kids' party games. They're awesome. I love drinking games, they're brilliant, you know? But I love kids' party games. For example, musical chairs. Oh my god, musical chairs is amazing, isn't it? I think Danes do call it stolar dance, yeah? Does everyone know what? Yeah, echo. Yeah, stolar dance. With my flawless, I assume you're going, that's the best way anyone's ever said stolar dance before. We should get you in the Danish dictionary. That was amazing the way you said stolar dance, whatever you just said. Flawless. No, like, I love musical chairs, because that game is fucking insane, isn't it? Kids should not play musical chairs, because they're just hopped up on sugar, beating the shit out of each other, while I'm a Barbie Girl plays in the background. It's like, I'm a Barbie Girl! Fuck you, Kevin! When the music stops, your heart stops! You know, you've got like parents in the corner taking bets like it's an underground dog fighting ring. I've got 200 Cronin Sally, she's a biter. One kid in the corner just eating sand, you know, that's my kind of party. I'm having a good time, but invite me to that every time. Alex, if this place is getting real wild, we're fucking playing musical chairs. Woo! Absolutely. Another thing as well is, I love to bring in like the way kids dance as well, because I don't think kids dance. As a young man, I never danced. As a young boy, I never danced. All I did in dancing in discos or school parties is I would just knee slide everywhere. I don't know, did anyone else just do that? You just see lots of young boys in flocks of seagulls, and they just run from one side to the other, just knee sliding everywhere. Just up, knee slide for 2 hours, and then they go home. I'd love to bring that into adult situations, you know? You see yourself, you know, maybe you're crying about being single or something, and then I come over and I'd be like, hey, what's your favorite dinosaur? I think that would be a really good way of asking questions. Yeah. The last birthday party I went to was my granddad's birthday party, and it was just dead. The vibe, not him. He's alive, unfortunately. No matter how much butter I put on those stairs, he's still alive. But he said something really weird in the middle of his birthday. He just kind of went, "Your generation, you're addicted to technology. You can't live without your technology." Oh, that's rich coming from you, Grandad, on your life support machine. Yeah, Nana rang me before. I was thrilled. You think she doesn't speak? Oh, you know, I can't live without my technology, but if I unplug your machine to charge my phone, whoa! Look who starts having a fit. And they won't speak to me for the rest of the evening. Immature, Grandad, immature. But I do think we are a bit addicted to technology, our generation. I mean, I'm actually thinking about it, I'm probably a lot older than some of you now, and that's really bumming me out.
For sure.
But I think we're a bit addicted to technology. Like, how old am I? You should never ask a lady her age.
Let me guess.
29.
Oh, hell no.
Old enough. Stay away from that man. Oh, dude, you don't have the glasses and the beard to pull off old enough. That was old enough. Old enough. What does that mean? You don't know. Well, whatever. Old enough. Oh, man. What the fuck was I talking about? Old enough. Oh, yeah. Wait, what was I talking about? Help me. Huh? Everyone's saying random things now. It's just like popcorn, windmills.
Irish wristwatch.
You fucking. You two should get together. You made. Oh, you could. You know, you both got beards. It's something to hang on to whilst you know. Granddad. My granddad. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Someone's paying attention.
We're too forced to pay attention.
You are forced to pay. Dude, you can leave. Oh wait, is this actually a cult? Is this a cult? Yeah. Yeah, no, with a red dot sniper in the middle of your head. No, we love it here. Supreme leader. Yes.
Suicide cult.
Which suicide cult? Jonestown Massacre. Yeah. Well, that had quite a long punchline, didn't it? Oh, that was a good joke, guys. Come on. In my head, all the little brain cells were going, yay! It was a good joke. I thought you guys would love that. Anyway, my granddad. You know, we're back on track. I do think we're addicted to technology. I really do. Like, I have like Google. I have an Android because I'm better than you, and I have like Android on my phone. I have Google Chrome on my phone, and Google Chrome is a really interesting thing to have on your phone, isn't it? Because it's like having a paranoid, schizophrenic girlfriend. Because if you log in with another device, you'll get a message 10 seconds later going, zzz, I saw you logged in with an Apple Mac 20 minutes ago. Who is the bitch? I'm like, baby, you know you're the only device for me. Oh yeah, where'd I get this virus from, you fucking perv? We had, I don't know if many of you might not remember this, but before Google Chrome came out, there was like an advert for Google Chrome. And it was like on TV, and it was like, ew, the new Google, we won't steal your data. Shh. And it kind of went like that. But the best part about it is they explained what the incognito tab is. We all know what the incognito tab is, don't we? A lot of boys going, For those of you that don't know what the incognito tab, which is very unlikely because you're all uni students, the incognito tab is something that you can search things in and it won't turn up on your search history, which we don't believe, but you know, it is what it is. It was invented so people could masturbate. That's the only reason it was invented. But obviously they couldn't say that. They couldn't be like, the new incognito tab, it's good for a wank. They couldn't say that on TV. So what they did have is they had a man in a suit, a very handsome man in a suit, and he did that thing, you know, where he pretends he doesn't see the camera, and he goes, oh, didn't see you there. I love that. And he goes, with the new incognito tab, I can buy my girlfriend jewelry without it appearing on the search history. Yeah, sure, buddy. Sure, that's what boyfriends across the world have been wishing for. Oh, if only there was some kind of tab that I could go to so I could secretly buy my girlfriend jewelry. What's the tissues for? Oh, I just get really emotional every time I buy my girlfriend jewelry.
Because of the money.
Because there's quite a lot of foreigners here, or as the English say, expats. By the way, this is a segue. Is anyone in the expats in Copenhagen group? Isn't it the best TV show in the world? Right, so those of you that are not on this, make up a fake name, get in the expats in Copenhagen group. It's the best TV show ever, okay? Because it's just people complaining about fuck all. They just complain about nothing. Like, because Denmark works very well. They just have to find things to get upset about. And there was a guy called Francois, and Francois was like, in all caps, he put in this group, he was there like, why are there no wasps in Copenhagen? Who the fuck is complaining about that? Who complains about where are all the wasps? Like, it's such a strange thing to complain about. Some woman, and this is an absolute true story, you can go through it, I think she's deleted it now, this is a true story. She wrote a post and it was like, my child accidentally rang 112, 911, 3 times and no one came. And so she rang them. She rang the people on 112 and was like, excuse me, why did nobody come? And they were like, this is for emergencies, can you please turn down? And they were like, how rude is that? It's just like, some fucking person is bleeding out and she's just there like, why aren't you answering my calls? Fucking unbelievable, man. Anyway, I was talking about apps. And I was on I have the Duolingo app. So a lot of foreigners, you have the Duolingo app, yeah? Learning Danish, trying to, yeah? Hi?
I have.
Just trying, yeah. All you need to know is hi and tack, and you're good. But I have the Duolingo app on my phone, and it is a fucked up app. It is like being in an emotionally abusive relationship, because this bird does not give a shit about your life. It will message you at 4 a.m. very loudly like, "What's up, bitch? It's time to learn Danish past tense before I make you past tense, motherfucker." It's teaching me phrases like, I am worthless, and I deserve to die. Jeg fortjener at dø, just to prove a point. Do you know what it labeled those phrases as? Useful phrases you need to know. Yeah, that's the place I am with this whole thing, you know? And like, some of you think, just delete the app. You can't, because you know what it'll do? It will send you an email. It'll send you an email, track you down, send you an email, send you a picture of the bird crying. And it's like, you've made Duo, the bird, sad. That is emotional blackmail. I cried during Bambi. You can't do that to me. And it's also destabilizing me to like actual human emotions. So now when I see people cry, I'm like, you're just trying to make me learn Danish pronouns, aren't you, Grandma? Here at Granddad's funeral when he died of that life support machine all of a sudden? How weird. Rule of 3 for comedy. I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried to be talking about Duolingo on my phone, because I have my phone in my pocket. So like, I feel like it's listening. So I'm gonna go home tonight. It's like, I heard what you said about me today. Now repeat after me. No one will love you like I do. Oh yeah, and the Danish word for pathetic, Jefferson Bond. Yeah. But I'm gonna leave you soon with this. I'm gonna end on this little thing. I miss my family when I live here. Like I miss my family. Most of all, I miss my mum. My mum is my hero. It made it very weird to dress up for her as a Halloween. But like I love my mum. She's awesome, and I love her when she comes to visit. Not just because, you know, like I get to see her, but mainly it's because she has no idea how to deal with foreign people. She's that person that you've all met in your respective countries or here, who comes off the train like, hello! Do you know where the train station is? And you're like, geez, lady, yeah, it's over there. You know? And she doesn't mean to do it. She thinks she's being... She doesn't know she's doing it. She doesn't know she's miming like a sign language interpreter on cocaine. You know, she thinks she's being polite. And it's great. Because I remember the best meal I've ever had in my life is we were at this restaurant. It was myself. They come see me in this show, and it was me, my mum, and my dad. And then this waiter, this poor waiter, he comes over, and he goes, "Hi, are we ready to order?" And my mum goes, "Yes. What would you recommend? The burger, the lobster, or the salmon?" And like the waiter's like, "Geez, well, okay. Like, what's your mum doing?" "Her best, sir. My mum is doing her best." And I don't know what it is about this particular waiter, but I think he must have thought my mum was deaf or something, because he just gave it right back. He was there like, "Well, what I would recommend is the salmon." And she went, "I'm not a fucking idiot." Now, some of you may be thinking as well, as like, "Oh, food, that's pretty easy, you know, burger, salmon, whatever. That's pretty easy to mime." But how does she mime wine? How do you physicalize a colour? Well, I'll tell you how she does it. She goes, "Oh, and as for wine, can we have the red wine?" Thank you very much. That was everything from me. I've been Jefferson Bond. You've been lovely. Let's get shit-faced. I dropped them. Oh, no, let's do it again.
That was the stand-up comedy by Jefferson Bond. Like, share, subscribe if you liked it. See you guys in my next video. Until then, peace out.